not knowing that I actually put a snake in my purse. Like I had a snake in my purse because okay, hello guys, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. Please do not forget to click that red subscribe button down below and also click the post notification bell so that you get notified every time I post. So in today's video, you guys, I am going to be telling you guys indaba engakaze ngize ngixoxele umuntu, believe it or not. The people that know about the story are people that are close to me in terms of ukuthi laba bayokwi-circle yethu sonke. So when we were in high school, sasiba was 6. So in the 6, about 2 were doing, the same subject, and then the 2 were in the other, group again doing the same subjects, kanjalo kanjalo. So I had my friend Umbuto, may her soul rest in peace, she's late now. And then there was Udez was with Justine Klasini, and then there was Kate, and there was this particular one. Let's call her Snake, right? Because I mean, hey. So guys, Usnake, we finished high school, of course, all of us about 6 and stuff like that, and we went our separate ways. Now Mina with Umboto, we went to Howard College at UKZN, and then Kwasebuti Udes, she went to DUT. Justin, we don't know where she disappeared to. And then Kate Naye, I don't know what happened to her. And then no Snake, well, basically what happened, right? And so fast forward to the time now where I think we were doing our final year. So here we are doing our final year, and we reunite in a Snake. I don't know how we met with her, or maybe it was via Facebook and stuff like that, right? So then we eventually, Mbutoga and myself, because remember we were both at Howard College. So we then got together in a Snakey, and Jay, it wasn't kumbaya moments, because of course we had separated for quite some time, and so what is going on with each person gay. At least yes, it's a Snake, because the others we knew each other. Udez used to visit, Nati used to go to duty and stuff like that, so it was cool, right? And then Usnake started dating my friend. Like I had, like, we were classmates. So then Usnake starts dating this guy and sneaking about it also. It was more like a sneaky link, because so we were in the same race and everything, but we never used to see Snakey whenever she visited, because she was sneaking, right? Okay, sorry you guys, I got cut off. So Snakey was now sneaky linking with my friend and not saying a word, until this one time we saw them. Like we saw them. So they were basically walking down now towards the taxis, and Kantinati Valley, we were going to town. So we were also, out of areas taxi. Maslangana nabo, and to be honest, we just laughed, because I feel like it wasn't our business. So they were doing their thing. And they did not owe us anything. What was going on. We laughed, but then obviously the laughing, we were later going to discuss it together with Taibo. Where, oh, did you know, and then we were like, hi Shem Snakey Uzokmangaza, right? So then fine, that happened, and then we are now done with school. And I remember I was doing my in-service training. Snake, approached me. So I was still around in Durban, but then Umboto was not in Durban anymore, because she had gotten in Serbia in the South Coast. Now if you are from the South Coast, you'll know Dudu. So then I got left at Teguin, right? And then life continued, and I had to look for accommodation, because now I was doing my service. I had to leave race, and then I'm going to in survey and stuff like that. And so I went. And after a while, so ways rooms because I mean very fresh out of varsity. It's not like you're gonna move into like a bachelor or something, right? Because in service, you all know it's not that much. So then I moved into this other. I was fortunate. I moved into this other flat. I had all rooms. Our life was great. And then Snake and I reached out to me, because remember now we were talking with the Snake, reached out to me and she was like, she needs accommodation and stuff like that because she's studying and also she is working. So I was like, oh wow, that's great. I mean, a win is good for all of us, right? So then Usneki moves in. Ahlale nathi just so then we were now 6 in the room. Ahlale nathi, obviously she's my friend, you know, I met her first. Then abo rooms ala bengihlala nabo. So okay, fine, so kesiphelele endlini ku grand. So fast forward sometimes. So Usneki, every time I used to get paid, obviously, because like any other typical, young female who just started earning like imali and stuff like that, you have to do izinto for ekhaya. It depends again on the home that you come from. Like I remember I'm not wealthy. We're not wealthy, but all our needs are met, right? But the extras we do not have. We did not, or rather we didn't have at the time. So fine, yeah, I knew I need to do something for a car because I remember the one time I had to buy like my tiles for the floors and everything, and I was going with this naked because she was my friend, right? So whenever I'm in a swipe at different amounts of figures, you know. So okay, since when did she now become this lady, you know, this han pill? And I didn't know that she was actually jelly about it, right? Because I just thought, Taibo, we've known each other for so long, it's just impossible. Besides, she also said she worked, right? So for someone who says now sebenza, why would you have any, you know, like udlins and guy and stuff like that? So I was like, yeah, no, it's cool, one cap, and you know, we buy things and whatever it is that I was doing, being no snake. Not knowing that I actually put a snake in my purse. Like I had a snake in my purse because she knew what time I left for work. She knew what time my break was. She knew everything. Like honestly, I want to make sure you know, keep your enemies close, but your enemies even closer. I'm telling you, she was a friend of me because, right, she then, what had happened was I had like an account. You remember back in the years, I don't know if it still happens today because I don't have an account anymore, but then I had an account where you could take e-card. I don't know if it was called, but basically I'd open it ka Edgar's. So ka Edgar's you can take his stuff ka legit, you could take his stuff ka Jet Marty, and I forgot what else, but like there was a couple of other stores that you could use the very same card to buy at, right? So then Kwafiki's card to buy the cards was change when the thank you card at the time, because I had a silver one before, but then, you know, obviously I had to change it to thank you must exchange. So what the one time in having your car, I'm going to pay like my monthly installments. I check my purse inside out, my card is not there. So then luckily, but you know, you can use your ID because I didn't put too much in it, right? But you can use your ID. So I was like, okay, cool, ngakhokha nge-ID. And I was fine, but I was worried because ngafika endlini ngayishinda ukuthi hayi guys, I can't find my card, angase ngibheke yonke indawo. And uSnake was like, hayi bona nje kwakungenzakalela nje nakumele nje show ukuthi ayibheka lento lena njena ayikho right, blah 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 blah, right? How? Okay, cool. Then ngiyeke kanjalo, but I was worried, but then I was like, you know what, let's just let the sleeping dogs lie. And then come Saturday, I'm 17 Villa 7 on a weekend, and I'm cleaning in our room. Did I not find my paper on the windowsill? So I was like, let me open these papers. Maybe a bigger highball, you know. Lama paper lawa, they were basically my slips or my receipts that were changing e-cardi to a thank you card, and I was like, no way. But ending, I'm the only one with this card. What is going on here? So luckily, whenever I paid installment, my receipts, right? Because remember on the receipt you also find your card number. Yimi long ngithathe ngingene comment sami ngithathe ilokhozana my receipt sami ngiqhathanise phela manje I need to compare, right? When I compare, oh my god, this card number is my card. So somebody in this house took this card, and not even in this house because kwangasembedeni wakho Snake. So in this house, what has a card what thank you card, and I was so puzzled to how did she manage to change a card without my ID, without anything yummy? How dare they how did they even assist umuntu without issuing the proof or evidence or anything? So I was like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, right? And then I asked my other friend, South Beach, I was like, Bengu, you won't believe this, right? So Velega, she knew the story because she was part of our circle, but not a circle. I say high school, is South Coast. This circle I met in Durban now. We were together doing because equals a UKZN, right? And then she says to me, no, kulega friend, kusasa masibuye esontweni, we're gonna go to the police. Oh, we're gonna go. Sambe siyobheka Edgar's wanting a footage, and then sivula icala and all that. So I was like, cool. So we go to church. Initially, we finish church, we go sihambe siya Edgar siyocela footage, but they can't help us because the footage gets deleted, blah 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 blah. And then we move on. We go to Jetmart, and I remember I was so thankful to this manager at Jetmart in Ray Street. Well, way back, I don't know if Jetmart's in. He was really helpful because he said to us, no, it's fine. Show me the receipts so that I can see the time in which this whole thing was done and whatnot, and I'll try and get footage for you guys. And we excited, so we were like, okay, cool. So we gave the guy the stuff and whatnot. We were like, hi, but on our way, we're so angry because now we're thinking, could it be Snakey? But I'm like, no, man. Snakey, I've known her for 10 years. For the whole of high school until we've been friends. No, Snakey, how dare she? I don't think she can do that. But at the same time, they are so respectful, they would not, right? And okay, and then we go to work. I go to work, and then we come back again. Did the manager not call us? Sangene Romin was kombisi footage, and in the footage was not Snake. Snake uhamba with this other friend of hers, I guess from the village or from the hood or wherever. Uhamba with this other friend of hers, and bayatenga wena wena snacks wena. And the funny thing is, some of the snacks that she bought lapha sibone footage was snacks that ebesiwadla sonke endlini. Wabuya nje, remember there was Doritos, there were tennis biscuits, there were like a lot of other things. Sadla nje thina we were like, okay, vele phela uSnake uyasebenza ngithi what. Then I was like, what? Sase sibone footage saqonda ngo sahamba saya a police station. I think I forgot what I got me commercial kuphi, but like saya lapho kulo my police station nje lapho khona, and we went there and we opened the case and everything. Amaphoyisa luckily athi cases ofika. And I didn't go in because I was like, how do I face someone that I've known for so long? Or when like mina ngaba xoxela ngathi nginenkinga, and she was like, yazini hamba nje isukumele nami yangenzakalela, and she's lying. She's the one who did this, I was so hurt. So amaphoyisa, they call us and said, we street girl lali ke vele lokho point akulalwa ke vele, right? So then they call us around maybe like 6:30 to 7, and they said silanga phandle nikuphi. And I was like, oh my god, ngizongikwazi ukungena. And the police lady was like, hayi phela sisawukwazi ukusho kanjalo, ngithi wena utshotshelile ukuzana ukwazi ukusala uzongena. So I was like, okay, fine. And I gathered my strength sangena soba 2 namaphoyisa khona. And I'm telling you, Snake, they were like, Snake, you're under arrest. Basho. She was like, hayi bo for ini wara you begolos. But I was in proof yakho phela ne evidence yakho ungena ukuhamba nomngane wakho niyosebenza ikhathi ngalona lapho untshontsile wahamba wayothenga wanjani. She was like, look ile uthi kufanele ummeli wami. And they were like, so she calls this person, I mean, angithi uyakhuluma in the phone, and she calls this person, and then she was like, ummeli wami ufuna ukukhuluma nawe. And the person is like, musungenza islima, ummeli wakho sephendula uma wakho manje, uma wakho phela lo ngikhuluma naye la, ukhuluma ngomntanami. And then she said, I don't know, maybe she thought the police lady was going to be afraid. Angazi amyeke kanjani wathi nje usukuma sesiqoqoqa sihambe. They went into the van, and that was it. I never saw Snakey. We never saw Snakey again. But let me tell you what, the next day, before work, because I'm seeing this lady, and she looked like a umama uzamayo, angisho kanjalo. And she was like, how mina ngumaka Snakey, how ngiyacela nje mntanami drop my charge. I was like, vele I'm not gonna arrest Snakey ukuthi aboshwe azathole ngisho criminal record, but I just want to teach her a lesson ukuthi next time uzothi uyayenza lento la yenze umuntu ongamdlalisa hamba yombopha. So she was like, ngiyacela nje ngakunikeza noma yini noma imalini nje noma ngikhiphe umntanami njena ngave ngixayekile bese ngihlupha and all that. And I was like, you know what, ma, let us not talk about this right now. So khuluma ngesinye isikhathi okwamanje. I'm still very angry and I'm hurt because Snake has been my friend for 10 years, and kusonke lesi sikhathi uzongenza kanje, yabo. So then umama ahambe ngithi ngiyaphuthuma nami ngemsebenzini, so umama ke ahambe naye. And let me tell you, case we never heard anything from the whole case. So angimazi noma makaSnake wahamba mhlawumbe wayemaphoyiseni wahamba wayo angazi wayogwaza noma wayo njani, because I'm telling you, we're supposed to hear, we got the case number, got everything. Mesi local police station basisa ngapha until we never knew what happened to Snake, to be honest. And let me tell you, Snake, I got sick so many times. Snake you know, closing mina kuyena umuntu nje hawu Nkosi yami sohamba nje sadokotela sohamba nje sekulo munye umuntu obonayo. Kanti this whole time uSnake, she's the one that's busy wenza izinto lapha ngicabanga because we're cooking together, sidla ndawonye, uyena ophekayo uyaphaka nami ngiyaphaka. Kanti uSnake was doing things. Kwase kwathi later on uma sengiyangitshela ukuthi hayibo yazi I thought now you knew this friend of yours because ngangihlezi ngimbona enza izinto ezisinakes yabo, but ngingakutsheli ukuthi hayibo kwenzeka into ekanje because phela nazana for long, been happy, benibukeka nithandana and everything. So the one time ngamuzwa outside ethi angeke nje ngiyacela ukunikeza nami muphi nomsebenzi ngizokwenza noma yini, you know. Kanti vele my friends abanye had suspected ukuthi hayi man lo muntu lona there's some business, the body is working for her yabo, and if you know you will know, right? And I just could not believe it because vele yena uSnake was the skimpiest bani mind you nasi sihlala khona vele la kule era lekuthiwa vele izinto ziyenzeka. So Snake and I was part and parcel of that. Kanti uSnake so many times she was doing this thing because I remember during the time I was modeling, and so I tried to kuluma with my agent ukuthi bamthatha uSnake, but they were like no, you know, she was not cleared ebusweni, and also height being an eye, like she did not have the what it takes to become, you know, like a model and stuff like that. So I guess into yakhe started from that anger and also jealousy from the time esebona ukuthi how umuntu seyapopa phela manje, we went to school, we done with school, and we working, and at least we getting income more, we can do things for ourselves and for emakhaya. So nje you know, we are doing the things. So I guess that's where she started this whole thing. Yeah, I kept becoming a snake because she was never like that, or at least I need to see the person that I knew mina ngangamazenzi zonke lezi zinto lezi azenza. So guys, bottom line is we lost contact to Snakey. We don't know where she disappeared to. Mina personally, the last time I saw her was the time it says on my praise. I've never seen her again, and I've never heard. But I heard my friend uthi lo was a point lo sasihamba naye cases settle up and down uthi yena she did see uSnake in town, and she was like, you know what, she could not believe, because I remember she called me, she was like, you won't believe I just saw Snake here and what. Okay, sorry I got cut. So basically we just laughed about it, yabo, because but what I'm gonna say, you guys, be very careful of the people that you keep. Not everyone is your friend. Some people are out there to get you, some people are out there because they're jealous of you and stuff like that. Some people can kill you, because honestly I nearly died because I never saw her do all these things, but you know how black people are, like until, you know, sometimes it's too late. So thank you so much, you guys. If you made it up to this far, please do not forget to press that like button, and also maybe share with me ukuthi wena ukhona no Snakey